Hello students, today we are going to start our same chapter of business studies, that is forms of business organization. This is part 6 of that chapter and this video is for class 11. So student, over today's topic is important of documents of the company. So we already discussed that point. They have three important documents. The first one is memorandum of association, the second one is article of association, and the third one is prospectus. So one by one we are going to discuss all the documents. So first of all, memorandum of association, the short form of memorandum of association, that is MOA. The memorandum of association is the principal documents of the company. The another name of that document is charter of the company. It defines the powers and objectives of the company. It also describes the scope of the operations. And if any company wants to alter in memorandum of association, that time they have to follow provisions. Memorandum of association provide information to outsiders such as creditors, suppliers, bankers, government, but they have some limitations. It is also known as doctrine of the outdoor management. The content of memorandum of associations are: first one is name clause. Any company have to choose one name for the company. If any company wants to choose the name of the company, that time they have to follow some restrictions. The name of the company must end with the limited word in the case of public limited, and the word private limited in case of private limited company. So if any person wants to open public company, that time they have to follow limited word, and if the person wants to open a private company, that time they have to put private limited word. For example, Ram started a company and the name of the company, that is Ram, and that is a public company. So that time the name of the company is Ram Limited Company. But if Ram started a private company, that time the name of the company is Ram Private Limited Company. So in case of public they have to put limited word, or in case of private company they have to put PVT limited word. The second restriction is the name should not be similar or identical with the name of any other company's name. The third, the name should not contain the word cooperative. They can only put the name company. The fourth restriction is the name should not convey any connection or link of the company with a government department. For example, any company cannot put the name that is Modi Limited, because Modi is our Prime Minister, and they only put the name if their surname is Modi, not the identical symbol over PM is Modi. So any company cannot describe the link or connection with any government authority or government department. The second clause is situation clause or domicile clause. In this clause, the name of the state of the company, that in which state the company is registered, have to described. It is necessary because a company get registered only in this state in which the company is exist. For example, if company is exist in Rajasthan, that time the registration is only exist in the registrar of the Rajasthan, not the registrar of the Punjab. So for the registration, only that state registration is valid. So that is domicile clause. The registered office is a place where all the important documents of the company are kept. So in this case, all the documents of the company are registered or keeping safe in Rajasthan, not in Punjab. If any company wants to alter in situation clause, that time they have to follow the following rules. First one is by passing a special resolution and by obtaining sanction of the registrars of both the state. It means that if company wants to transfer their office from one state to another state, that time they pass a special resolution in both the state, not in a single state. And second one, if company transfer in same state, that time a special resolution is also passed if the office to be shifted from one in the same state. So in both the situation, if company transfer in another state, they have to follow the resolution in both the state. But if the company transfer in same state, it means that from one town to another town in same state, that time they have to pass a single resolution in that state only. The next one is by passing an ordinary resolution if office is to be shifted from one locality to another, and if the company wants to transfer their office from one locality to another locality, that time they have to follow only ordinary resolution, not special resolution. So there are three things. First one is if company transfer in another state, that time they have to pass special resolution. If company transfer in same state, so that time also they have to pass special resolution. But if company transfer in one locality to another locality, that time they have to pass ordinary resolution. The next clause is object clause. It is also very important clause of the memorandum of association. In this, the company decide the primary objective and secondary objective of the company, and the object must be defined and state keeping in mind the following conditions. The first one is the object of the company must be legal. The object should not be contrary to the provision of any law. The object must not be immoral. And if company wants to alter the object clause, that time the company must pass a special resolution, obtain the permission of the company's law board. The next one is liability clause. In this, the liability of the company has to be described. The liability of all the companies is limited. For example, if a person having 1000 share and the face value of the share that is rupees 10, if the person already paid rupees 7, it means that the person has to pay 1000 into 10, that is 10,000. But he already paid 1000 into 7, that is 77,000. The person has to pay 10,000, he already paid 7,000. He did not pay 3,000. So at the time of liability, any outsider can claim for 3,000 only, not for 10,000, because the person only not paid 3,000 rupees. So their liability is limited. And for the alteration of liability clause, if a company wants to make an alteration in the liability clause, then it must pass a unanimous resolution in a meeting of its members. The last one is capital clause. In capital clause, the company has to register their capital, authorized capital or nominal capital. For this clause, if company wants to alter the capital clause, that time the company has to pass a special resolution and by obtaining approval of the company law board. Then the last one is subscription clause. This clause contains the declaration by the directors, we are the several persons whose names and address are submitted, are desires of being formed into a company in accordance with the memorandum of association, and we undertake to the qualifications here, and this declaration must be signed by all the directors of the company. It means that all the directors sign in a paper and they said that we are taking the qualifications here, we don't have any doubt in the company's clause. And if one time the director is signed on the paper, that clause cannot be changed in anyhow. The second main document is Article of Association. Article of Association is also very important document. It describes rules and regulations for the internal affairs, not the external affairs. It defines the powers, duties, rights of the manager, officers, and board of directors, and all the person existing inside the company, not the outside in the company. Generally, preparation of article of association is not compulsory. If any paper or form number 13 is prepared, that time the company has not to prepare article of association. Article of association is also called doctrine of indoor management. The content of article of association are described here. The first one is the amount of share capital and different classes of shares. The second one is rights of each type of shareholder. The third one is procedure for making allotment of shares. The fourth one is procedure for issuing share certificates. The fifth one is procedure for transfer of share. The sixth one is procedure for forfeiture of share. The seventh one is procedure for reissue of forfeited share. The eighth one is procedure for conducting meetings. The ninth one is procedure for appointing and removal of directors. The 10th one is duties, powers and remuneration of directors. The 11th one is procedure for declaration and payment of dividend. The 12th one is procedure regarding winding up of the company. The 13th one is procedure regarding keeping of books of account and their audits. And the last one is seal of the company. If any company wants to alter in article of association, that time they have to follow or pass a special resolution and subject to the following condition. The alteration must not be contrary or against the provision of memorandum of association. It means that the provision of article of association is not against the memorandum of association. The second one is it must not result in breach of contract with outsider. It only breach of contract with insiders. It must be interest of the company. It must not result in increasing the liability of the members. If the alteration involves conversion of public company into private company, then approval of the central government must be obtained. Without approval, any company cannot be altered in this article. Difference between memorandum of association and article of association. This is very important topic. Nature. Memorandum of association is charter of the company, and article of association is only prepared for smooth and internal management of the company. Scope. The memorandum of association defines the objectives and powers of the company. The article of association defines the rules and regulations for day-to-day operation. Status. It is fundamental document. An article of association is a supplementary document. Legal effect. Acts done beyond the scope of memorandum association are void, and acts done beyond the article of association are ratified. It means that we have to follow memorandum of association. Compulsion. Memorandum of association is compulsory and article of association is not compulsory. Relationship. It defined the relationship of the company with outsiders, and article of association defined the relationship with insiders. Alteration. Alteration in memorandum of association is very lengthy and difficult, and article of association alteration is very easy and simple process. The last document of the company, that is prospectus. A public limited company can issue the shares. A private limited company cannot issue the shares. So, when a public limited company wants to issue the share, that time they have to issue prospectus. The prospectus is a document that describes the all features and contents of the company. The essential elements of prospectus are: there must be invitation to the public at large. The invitation must be made by behalf of the company. The invitation must be subscribed or purchase its shares and debentures. Here, case study is given that ABC Limited took a loan of rupees 50 lakh from a bank for its growth and expansion plan. The company was unable to repay because of heavy losses. The company asked its shareholder to come forward and contribute towards repayment of loan. The shareholder refused as they had already paid the full amount. Bank files a case against the ABC Limited. The court said that the company could not call shareholders to repay loan as they have no unpaid amount of the shares. It was the duty of ABC Limited to use company's asset to repay loan. In the above case, what kind of liability is enjoyed by the shareholder? Second point is, which feature of the company protected shareholders? So, the first point, the liability that defined in the paragraph, that is limited liability. The shareholder has limited liability. If the shareholder had already paid the amount, that time there is no liability on shareholder to pay the amount. That is company's problem, not the shareholder's problem. So the second point that describe asked in the question, that which feature? The second feature is separate legal entity. In this, company is different and the shareholder is different. The loss of the company is not matters for the loss of the shareholder. It means that if company suffer loss, that is the company's problem, not the shareholder's problem. So that is separate legal entity. Here one more case study is also given. Yogistan Private Limited, the famous group of promoters, submitted an application to the registrar of the company for the approval of the name for shoe manufacturing company, and they choose Nike Limited as the name of the company. So as to increase the sales, because Nike was a well-known and well-established brand, who select the name of the company, and would the proposed name of accept by the registrar? The first point, who select the name of the company? We know that promoter. The promoter select the name of the company. And the second question, that any company can put this type of name? No, because we already know Nike Limited is a popular brand and we cannot put identical name of our company. Here one more case study is also given. Bhuvan Limited issue 5 lakh shares of rupees 10 each for public subscription. Application along with the money has received 4 lakh shares. Can company allot these shares? Explain. So we have to calculate the minimum subscription. 4 lakh is the 90% of 5 lakh. So in this case, company cannot allot these shares because they cannot take 4 lakh is the 80% of the 5 lakh, not the 90%. So what is the minimum subscription? That is 90%. And what is the 90% of 5 lakh? That is 4 lakh 50,000. And in this case only 4 lakh application are received. Company issue 5 lakh shares, but company receive only 4 lakh shares. So that is 80%, not the 90%. And 80% is below 90%. So that time company did not achieve minimum subscription. So the company have to reject these shares and they have to pay back the amount of the shareholders. With this concept, our topic is finished.